Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my first impressions of the very first volume of Birds of Shangri-La by Ranmaru Zariya. This is a new SuBLime series with a beautiful, obviously gorgeous cover, matte finish, which is the first time I've seen a SuBLime series do a matte finish cover. Usually they're glossy covers, and I love matte finish, and I especially love matte finish when there's like sunset colors. I think it's beautifully done. Excellent choice to do matte finish for this particular series. This is our main character here. His name is Apollo. He is a straight man who is down on his luck at the moment, needs some money, and he ends up getting picked up by this very wealthy man who owns a all-male brothel on this island. This brothel is extremely elite, only hand-picked clientele from the rich man who owns the brothel, called Shangri-La. He will only let people in who he personally approves. Regardless of money, it's very expensive, but he won't just let people pay their way in to use his, as he calls them, birds, the men who he has hired as these sex workers. So it's a very exclusive kind of brothel. But anyway, Apollo needs some money, and he's basically become a fluffer for the sex workers. He has to arouse them before they go in to meet with their clients. And so Fee is one of the birds, and he is the one who is training Apollo and working with him one-on-one to kind of train him to be the fluffer. So for right now, Apollo is the one who has to arouse Fee before he goes to meet with the men who have hired him. It's so beautiful. The art is fantastic. It is really, really, really well done. I am so impressed with this. I mean, I didn't know what the cover looked like. I pre-ordered this long before the cover art was even released for the English. Wherever I bought it from just had a blank cover when I pre-ordered it, because I really enjoyed Liquor and Cigarettes by Ranmaru Zariya, and when I heard the synopsis for this, I pre-ordered it immediately. Unfortunately, it looks like the releases are going to be very, very slow. At the time of recording this, it is still November. This video probably won't go up till the new year, but I don't think the next one we're expecting in English until like spring or summer of 2021. So unfortunately, it's going to be a long time. But super stoked to have this anyway. I'm going to find some art for you. There is a little bit of violence in this, but that's because Fee has a bit of a temper. But it's just a really beautifully done aesthetic kind of story. Obviously a bit dark, it involves sex work and whatnot, but these are all very, very willing employees. There doesn't seem to be, at least at this point, any kind of corruption or coercion. It's all very much these people want to be here. The guy who owns the brothel and hired all these men is very keen on keeping them happy. So they all live on this island together. They live in this beautiful, basically palace. They're well treated and they're having fun. They're party boys who are just, living their best life. And so you have this straight man Apollo who comes in and is like, what is going on here? Like, who knew that such a place existed? And it's really, really fun to read. It's just whimsical in like a really sensual, beautiful way. I'm really, really interested to see where this story goes. I am very intrigued by this first volume. If you've read this, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have read Coyote by Ranmaru Zariya, I would also love to hear your opinion of that, because when Coyote was released, I wasn't at all interested, because it's not necessarily a story or a trope that I enjoy. But then Liquor and Cigarettes was good, this was good, so now I'm thinking, even though Coyote may not have been something I was initially interested in, I'm kind of interested in checking it out only because I've liked their other two works so far. So if you've read Coyote and you have high opinions of it, I'd like to hear what it is you like about it, because I may end up having to check that out as well. But Birds of Shangri-La, absolutely 100% check it out, unless you are uncomfortable with sex work. But like I said, these men are very willing and very well taken care of, well paid, and well adapted to their lifestyle, and very happy to be there. So it's not like a darker, at least not yet, as things can obviously take a turn. But at this point in time, they all seem very much willing participants. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.